Alright, so right now we're doing the solution formation 1 and 2. So I've got my plastic baggie with water, and we're going to record the initial temperature of this water. Alright, so initial temperature, it says to 2 decimal places, but this thermometer only has the temperature to 1 decimal place, so we're just going to work with that. Alright, 24.9 degrees Celsius. So let's go ahead and record that. Solution number 1. 24.9 degrees Celsius. Okay, and then this solution is going to be our mixture with the solid calcium chloride. So here's our solid calcium chloride. I just masked it out here on this mass, and I'm going to dump it into the plastic baggie. Okay, and and then I'm just going to close it enough to keep the thermometer in the bag. And I'm going to mix it a little. Going to mix it until it's fully dissolved. And I just felt it with my hand, and I can feel it getting warmer. Like I can feel the solution getting warmer. And the temperature is going up slowly. We're at 34.5 degrees, 34.89. It's going up. So it's still dissolving. So I'm going to record that. So qualitative observation solution number 1, temperature rose very quickly. Okay, and then it's not quite dissolved yet. Okay, so final temp, we're going to record it as, looks like the temperature is, still rising. I'm not touching the thermometer. I'm going to wait a second to make sure that if I did touch it, it's not because of me. Okay, so I've got 43.5 degrees Celsius. So that gives us a temperature change of 18.6. Okay, now we're going to do our solution with the ammonium nitrate. We've got our bag of 10 milliliters of water, and then over here I've got the ammonium nitrate. It's not masked out yet, so I'll have to mask it out. there we go. So 2 grams exactly of ammonium nitrate, and we're gonna add it to this water. What I saw in my excursion to find ammonium nitrate, really short notice, is that it's the active ingredient in cold packs. So I'm predicting that this solution is gonna get colder. Okay, and then let me wipe off our thermometer. Yeah, and I can feel the solution getting colder. Okay, I'm just gonna seal this and mix it until it gets colder, until it completely dissolves. Try not to touch it so much so that we make sure the solution gets colder. Okay. 18.4 degrees Celsius, and slowing down temperature wise. Alright, so I got it stopped at 18.1 degrees Celsius. So we're going to record that as our final temp, 18.1 degrees Celsius. With a 24.9 degrees Celsius initial temperature. Okay, so that gives us a temperature change of negative 6.8 degrees Celsius. Okay, and then I'm going to pause the video and set up for the reaction number 1, and then I'll start a video back. Okay, now we're doing reaction 1. Here's our beaker. We're going to mask the empty beaker first. So the empty beaker, I just have like a small plastic 100 milliliter beaker. Let's see. So it says 19 grams. And then I'm gonna put the cupric chloride into the beaker, as well as, and it's blue, so we'll put that, at least mine is blue, and the water. And then I'm gonna mask the lightly, loosely crumbled aluminum foil, so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna mask this while this dissolves and I get the temperature of it. Okay. Okay, so mass of our aluminum foil looks like 0.5 grams. And my mass only goes to 1 decimal point. And then our initial temp is looking like 23 degrees Celsius. Okay, and now we're just gonna go ahead and put the aluminum foil in and see what happens. And we're gonna take the temperature. Okay, so we're getting a rise in temperature. The aluminum foil is turning like a rusty orange, so I guess it's rusting. There's some gas coming off of it. And our temperature's rising just a little bit. Okay, so the phone fell for a second. But our final temperature is going to be 27 degrees Celsius. It's completely dissolved. And then we're going to get our final mass. So I have a smaller beaker, so I'm not using a glass beaker. So our initial mass of the beaker by itself was 19, plus the mass of the copper 2 chloride. So that would make it 22.23 plus the mass of the HCO, which would make it 42.3 plus 0.5 grams of aluminum foil. And now we're getting, so that would be, sorry, I didn't mass all of it together the first time, so I had to add it up. So that was about 41.73. Now I'm getting a mass of 41.50. Okay. And then, so that completes this, and then we'll do, I'll make a video.